Why are you wearing a thronelet, Lana? Why?
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I just found that Persona 3 had whenever you had certain things, like they weren't very accurate. Like Axe is like one of the worst ones.
That's why I always equip the gloves. They have a high accuracy, and they were usually the weapons that had like extra crit chance.
A.K. Akihiko's main weapon.
Yeah, I always put him on the MC and just punch the shit out of everything.
I tended to like using, I guess more like the bow kind of a thing. Rather than a sword.
Bow's pretty good too.
Granted, I just stopped using Yukari very quickly.
I think most people did because they're just... She's not a better enough healer to bother keeping her in the party.
And Mitsuru is pretty epic as a healer, despite the fact of her not being a healer.
Well, not even just that, but like, everybody got old. Not just that, but, oh, Circlet.
Okay.
Not something I can equip onto Mystic Knights. Oh, Circlet is just a better headpiece, but I like gold hairpins, so... F that. F
Because I know,
Oh, wait.
Oh, memorize.
Can I take something from these guys? I can't remember. I'm gonna try taking something from them. I don't know if it was these dudes or someone else later on, but... But yeah, I always use the gloves because they were really accurate, and they had really good crit chance. I think before I used gloves, I just stuck with the one-handed swords. Because they just felt better. Dang it! Well, okay, you die. You die.
Revenge for not letting me steal from you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get everyone equipped here. I'm gonna equip the Hermes sandals, which are accessories that basically just instant haste. So I can go super fast.
Okay.
I think I'll keep everybody on air knives, because right now they do the most damage. So if I'm gonna have everyone casting air shit, then I'm just gonna put them all in the back row. Okay.
Well, except for Berserker, because Berserker doesn't cast.
Yeah, Berserker needs to stay in the front row.
Oh no!
It's only a group of little girls. Everyone looks at Bartz, and Bartz is just like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, and officially Red vs. Blue Season 15 ended.
Yeah. Alright, so this is Wendigo. Oh. So, here's Wendigo's gimmick. There are 4 of him, except there's only 1 of them.
So that's where you're gonna arrow go all of them?
Well, if you multi-target at all, he will hit you with a very powerful, all of the, like, copies will hit you with, like, a really powerful, I think it does fractional damage attack, and you do it multiple times, so you'll end up dying most of the time.
So you can only vary it one at a time.
Yeah. You just kind of have to guess. Just guess
No,
it where it is.
at all.
Yeah, this is one of the more obnoxious boss fights, because there's no tell for where he is. And then, of course, there's the issue of, I forgot to put the chicken in. there's the issue of just, like, once he loses, like, half of his health, he starts jumping around a lot more. So it's just like, oh, well, great. It's literally just random chance the boss fight. And actually pretty spot on so far. Okay, that wasn't so spot on. Chicken knife, I swear to God.
Chicken knife, why do you do this all the time? So it goes back to being 1 at some point?
No, it's just once he hits 0 HP, he'll die and they'll all disappear, so... Hey, magic shot. Also, if you manage to, like... If you bring in a Doomsicle and you insta-kill one of the fakes, they just come back.
So basically...
Why did I White Wind as...
Because, someone only had 9 HP.
No, I know, I was... Why did I do that? I thought I was controlling Ferris, for some reason.
Oh, okay. Knife, why?
Good fucking God.
Why is it every time we need you to work better, you just refuse to?
I want you not to run away, you try to run away. When I want you to run away, you don't want to run away. Make up your goddamn mind!
Are you gonna call the chicken knife Shinji now or something?
I was... I was trying to figure out a good Evangelion joke, and I couldn't think of it.
I mustn't run away! I mustn't run away!
Uh-oh.
What?
I think Berserker might be out of HP. I mean, MP. Oh no, he's got plenty of MP, he just did jack shit for damage. Damn it. Because the other thing is, when he attacks, he also moves, so it's like, dude, fucking wait.
Like boss fight, why are you so cheap?
Couldn't steal. Yeah, this is just a... It's just not a good fight. In general. You know, I'm gonna put Lena in the front row so she does more damage. Since I forgot to put blue on her, like a dingus.
Oh well. Poor Lena.
I don't even know how much health he has left. Oh, here he goes. I've done enough damage to him that he's jumping around a lot more. So... Uh-oh. Krill is low on MP.
Krill! No!
Krill, no, what? Krill, how will you torture people? Where am I going to torture people?
Yeah.
I imagine Krill just running up to Bart. She's just like, hey, guess what? I have a torture fetish! Oh, he's dead. There we go.
I have a torture fetish. You
Man,
wanna
was that
have
hot.
with me?
Oh, I learned Mind Blast. Cool.
They did mind blast everybody, practically.
Well, he only Mind Blasted 2 people. But he Mind Blasted Lena, and Lena had learning, so yay.
Mm-hmm.
Plus side to forgetting to equip her with blue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Fork Tower.
So now you can actually go if you wanted to.
Oh, I want to. I want both spells, because they're both Spellblade spells. That's where you get Holy and Flare.
I love how she kind of just stuffs the tablet right in him.
Just absorb this into my being. Want to mug you.
Numbblade.
I don't know why they translated the name to be that, but basically they have their big gimmick is they use a samurai ability. Actually, the Mineuchi is.
If you had a samurai, you'd want to want that.
Well, it's actually a bugged ability, so you wouldn't want to use it, but it's an ability that can hit a target and paralyze it, but because of, you know, programming and yada yada yada, it doesn't work properly, so all it does is basically get by scripting of, like, counter moves and shit. So, all in all, not very useful.
Okay.
Except for if you really don't have a way to hit Omega. That is the only time.
Otherwise, go ahead, don't use it. Right.
Yeah.
And we're taking a short way down?
No. I just forgot there was a hole there. It's funny because last Fiesta I did not have any reason to go to the Fork Tower. Like, at all. Whoops. Wrong way.
I didn't do Fiesta last year, did I?
No. I ended up doing 4 different runs. Just on my own. Every run, a bard or a chemist was there, and I was just like, dude, come on. I'm sad that in my first year of Fiesta I didn't get to finish my second run. Because that was Knight, Mystic Knight, Beastmaster, Dragoon.
Which would have been okay.
That would have been interesting. It wouldn't have been as, like, flashy as a lot of the other groups, but I would have been able to have beaten, I would have been able to beat Omega, probably. And I could have beaten Shinryu just because of Dragoons and the, Dragon Whisker. Which does extra damage to dragons, so.
Cool.
I want to run away. I don't want to fight anything. Ironically, I'm fighting while I'm running. And everything died anyways. When I gained a level, it is now pointless for her to have learning.
No, you will now have blue magic.
Chicken Knife, I don't trust you anymore.
Chicken Knife, we're no friends. How dare you?
I'm gonna go ahead and give Fair a scan just so she can tell me the things that go on. Alright. Is this no, it's not here. There's a little secret passageway somewhere, but I can never keep track
So sad
of
you
this
did not get Ninja this one.
thing.
So you could see the secret passage right away.
Oh no, that's Thief. Thief does that.
Oh, well, gee.
Yeah. Ninja is actually, if you don't have access to really good stats, Ninja is not that great.
Oh.
Like, in order for Ninja to be, like, absolutely amazing, you need to have either, like, a heavy hitting class that gets a huge boost to strength, or, you know, a summoner or black mage. So they get a huge boost to magic. And it makes the throw command absolutely amazing. Because scrolls do magic damage, so it does your magic stat. So Ninja with a summoner, absolutely better than a black mage. That is why.
Mm-hmm.
Loon. Very first Fiesta, still just... Ugh. Blue Mage,
what?
Summoner, Ninja, Chemist. Hideously just overpowered. He called it mission complete. It was the mission complete team. You have...
His chemist already is overpowered as hell.
Yeah, you have all of the best jobs for each crystal, basically. Just Blue Mage, Summoner, Ninja, Chemist. You have damage. You do damage with that party. It's nuts. But yeah, every time you get Mystic Knight, always wish for Ranger, so you can do Rapid Fire Spellblade.
So now you need to change it so you go back to where it opens.
Yep.
Concussions, what are those? Plonk.
They're just running into giant mattresses.